Thank you very much. And it's an absolute honor and pleasure to be here today at the MMA annual convention. Thank you for having me. I'm especially excited to share the stage today with such an esteemed panel, and with everyone having a very special story on their own that we are all looking forward to hear and learn about. And we've heard it in the sessions throughout the day today, right? The world has become more complex, more volatile. There's disruption almost every day. And we have to adapt as leaders and as employees, not only in our professional lives, but also in our personal lives, and in order to be successful in what we're doing day to day. The last few years have certainly underscored that with the pandemic, with technological changes, and leaders today face unprecedented challenges, right? Workforces are shifting, dynamics are shifting in the work market, in the environment, everywhere. But I think I want to make sure that in the session today, we as leaders in different industries are able to take something away that is a little bit more personal. I just wanted to share a few facts from some recent research. Only 31 leaders in advanced industries feel that they are prepared to face upcoming challenges, which are driven by some of the things that I just mentioned, right? Macroeconomic forces, supply chain disruptions, workforce issues. Around 60% of employees globally experience at least one mental health challenge in their lifetime. And 1 in 4 workers experiences burnout, which highlights the need for us and for organizations to pay attention to mental health. So today's session, I'm hoping we can make this a little bit more personal, learning about resilience. And I'm not going to talk much more myself because we have our guests, and I think all of them in their own ways have something to say about managing stress, building up mental resilience, and I hope that we can learn a few techniques or a few tips from them on a very personal level that makes us mentally more resilient and support our teams, our organizations, but our families and ourselves. So with that, I would like to ask Dr. Amit to start us off with a few thoughts on the topic of mental health.
Hello. Thank you all for inviting me here, and a very good evening. First, I will explain a little journey of the gold medal. From there, I will build up the story how stress management can build a resilient India, a good human being, a good entrepreneur. And it's very important to understand the biggest killer nowadays is the stress. And even in sports, we have to work on that. We started our journey in 2000. 2000, Abhinav Bindra scored 590 out of 600, and 591 was in the final. So we missed the final by 1 point. So we have to work for the next 4 years, that is 2004's Athens Olympic. So we try to understand what we are missing. We went in the all technological part. Let me tell you one thing, I've been to 6 Olympics, I've been to 48 countries to understand this, Then I mix up the meditation with the latest scientific technique. And every year, few of my students are going to Olympic, few are becoming IAS, few of them are doing very good in golf and cricket. And many people are doing very good. I'm a doctor in PGI, HRRC. but this is a great hobby, the sports for me. So अब हम एक point से हार गए, तो what we do, we started working on the Chinese, who are the leaders in this game. So we try to see what they do, what kind of meditation, what kind of biomechanics. So I did 2-3 PhDs, which were not very popular at the time. I did my Dixon certified coach, and Abhinav was a fighter. He will never give up, And we start working in all the aspect. 2004, we reached the final. Out of the world, 47 people going for the prelims. From there, 8 people going in the final. And we went in the final in 3rd position. Just try to understand the thing. 3rd position. From there, 3rd position, we fall to the 7th position and we couldn't make up a medal. And from here, the story of stress management, the anxiety start. Abhinav has put his gun down and he asked a simple question, Sir, 4 years I work for this day. In 2 hours, my destiny is decided. 2 साल के अंदर मेरी destiny decide होगी. I never been to anything. I was doing yoga, I was doing my shooting, swimming, exercises, everything. Then here starts the journey of stress management. And believe me, there is nothing called fluke in life. There is a luck, but nothing comes in Olympic easily. 2000, we missed by 1 point. 2004, we are the final. And then we use the therapy. And with that therapy, 2006, we become the world champion. The greatest show. India was the world champion in Zagreb. Then 2008, we make all of you proud, the India proud. We got the first gold medal. और गोल्ड मेडल कहां पे लिया हमने? चाइना में. शेर के मुंह से उसका मीट निकालना. It's not an easy job. In China, against whom? The defending champion Zhu Kanan. And what we did, believe me, if you people also, because Vijay sir told me, sir, tell me something about meditation which we can teach all of them so that they can build a resilient India. For me, all of you are a sports person. And I always believe the science we are working, nowadays we start our life, enjoy our life when you are 70 to 85. Because in 85 years, 42 years तो हमने सोने में निकाल दिया. हम सोते रहते हैं. बाकी जो time है struggling career, believe me, we don't understand. At that 70 to 85, look at Donald Trump. Look at, you can be and you can make it, you can change it. If somebody has got some disease, anything, sugar, BP, thyroid, cancer, you can try to reverse it or you can slow down. And you can enjoy your life with a simple meditation pattern, which is called dead man therapy, which I am still using for the sports person. I have not opened it to the public, but it is something, a combination of our ancient theory and is a combination of the modern scientific technique, which include biomechanics, breathing patterns and everything. And believe me, maximum of us doesn't know what is the meaning of meditation. And maximum of us will forget when we go out. Even the 10% of the students or the people here learn this, they can do great. So, the first thing, remember one thing, Pramashtik Khand is a part of our brain which controls our conscious mind and subconscious mind. And we work on this Pramashtik Khand. Believe me, it is a divine energy inside you. It is a treasure inside you. And what you say to your conscious mind, the subconscious mind pass it to the Pramashtik Khand and it work on it. And it is 12 lakh times stronger than the conscious mind. Conscious mind is only 6 to 8%. All of you don't know me. All of you are trying to understand what I am saying. Many of you are analyzing. Many of you may be thinking, what next after this? What I have to do? I have to catch a bus, right? No, that is the conscious mind. Conscious mind will generally give your daily experience, daily routine. Get up, go to the toilet, have tea. Conscious mind is a daily workout. But very few of you grow very high in life. All my students who are going to the Olympic, they develop the subconscious mind. And what I teach, how to connect this subconscious mind with Pramashtik Khand. And that is the place from where the dopamine is released. And what is dopamine? It is the happy hormone. Once you are happy from inside, from the body and soul, these two things never die. The mind and soul will never die. you can really lead to a resilient India. And the 8 to 10% conscious mind is connected to the 88% subconscious mind. And believe me, don't use the word I may, I can, I will. Just remember, at the night you say, I have to get up at 6:30 to take a Shatabdi at 9 o'clock, a flight at 9 o'clock. You will automatically get up at 6:30. Did you ever try to analyze that? No clock, no alarm is required. Generally, it will happen to you. If you feel that I can't travel in ATR, oh boy, I will become claustrophobic. You will have that feeling in your room also, in ATR also, in the alley and every place. So, because your conscious mind, what it commands, the subconscious mind will believe it and it will do that. So, the basic thing is that I have to control my conscious mind. And how to control the conscious mind so that your subconscious give to the Pramashtiksh Khand, and the Pramashtiksh Khand can give you that energy that can make you happy and that can lead a good show for you when you're from 70 to 85 and still. So the things will be very long. I will stop at this place. Then in the later question I will come if there is time, because Vijaya sir told me I will teach you a small part of it. It's going to help you a lot. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Amit. I would like to invite Gautami to say a few words. I think you said you would prefer to stay at your seat.
Yes.
Please do that.
Maybe stand up here so that I can see everyone at the back of the room. I'd like to say good evening and thank you very much for having me here. It is a joy, it's a delight, and it's an honor to be sharing the stage with my fellow panelists, heroes in their own right. Okay, I will come to the point. I have the privilege of being able to say very humbly that a fair number of you know me, right? And it's a privilege for me. I will never take that for granted. The reason I'm saying that is we can leapfrog over that. We can come to the point. The point I want to say is there are certain things that we need to acknowledge first in day-to-day life. From the time a child sets foot outside their house, goes into preschool, and they start being judged by being made to sit for examinations in preschool, whether they know 1, 2, 3, 4 and ABCD and then handwriting. From that stage to finishing school, to college, to getting into the job space, to starting to build their own families, their own lives, to each one of you here, me, all of us are constantly being judged. Either by those around us, either by our superiors, either by ourselves. There's no way to define the 100 ways in which we're all being judged and the ways in which we respond to them. So today I would like to speak about that, because what my observation of my own life and my response to stress, to challenges, to difficulties, and what I have seen of people around me, I would like to share. The basic point with which we start is that we are very kind to others, but of ourselves we expect the world. We should never fail, we should never be weak, we should never cry, we should never let down anybody, everything about us, everything that we do has to be perfect all the time. How many of you agree with that? Yeah. Honestly, more hands than that will go up. Yeah. So the biggest, most liberating thing that I learned, because yes, I was also like that. The most liberating thing that I learned is that whoever you are, as you are, with your own dreams, your own aspirations, your own life lessons, your own skills, your own strengths, your own weaknesses, you are perfect in yourself, by yourself, as you are. Very hard lesson for all of us to learn. I'm still learning it. I want you to first put that deep into your mind, let it keep working there, and take it out at the time when you're really stressed or when you have some time to yourself and think about yourself, I will say one thing with complete certainty, with complete confidence and authority. Each one of you, having reached this place of being in this room at the chair that you are in, is already a winner and a hero and a success. The problem is, you don't know it. Problem is, no one ever sat you down and said, hey, you started your journey in life with so many things against you. You started with so many challenges, so many things weighing you down, right from expectations to family, to finances, to opportunities, to just the world going crazy around you. Nobody ever sat you down and said, you are already a winner because you have made it this far brilliantly. So I want you to take a second, pat yourselves on the back, and really for a moment, really understand how amazing each one of you are. You made it this far so brilliantly. Rest of where you're going to go in life is going to be so empowering. This is a fact, and this is, I want you to embed this in your mind as a fact. As Dr. Amit has said, what you think, how you think, or you're going to say something. As you think, you will be. Your thoughts will generate certain chemicals, certain hormones in your brain, and that in turn will trigger behavior patterns. That is the science of resilience. But to put it very simply, understand, really know in your heart, know in your mind who you are and exactly how much of a fight you have put up, how much you have come past, how much you have survived, how much you have conquered to be here. And I guarantee you, the rest of your journey to achieve your goals is going to take a fraction of the effort it's taken you to come to this point. I'm going to hand over the mic to, I don't know, I think soldiers are the first citizens of our country and they hold a different space in my respect, in my view. So, sir, for the first, I would like to say thank you for your service. It's because of every soldier like yourself that we all live in comfort, in security, and confidence. And we have the luxury of being able to sit in air-conditioned rooms and speak in a very privileged atmosphere like this. So thank you for your service, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
He deserves his standing.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Please sit, please.
Commando PR Kumar, would you prefer the dice?
Thanks a lot, everyone. Jai Hind. Can we start something? Good. So, might be many people didn't know me. It's my first visit in Chennai. Earlier, I was here in 2005 when tsunami came. After the tsunami, I was in ship. We did a rescue operation in Sri Lanka and did survey of Gale Harbour, Colombo Harbour. After that, we just came to Chennai, Nagapatnam, Machilipatnam, Vishakhapatnam, all the survey done by our team. Then we landed in Chennai, stayed Chennai, and then I made a call to my mom and said to my mom, Mama, my course was about to start from 7th January and I was in rescue operation. My ship did not allow me to go for the Marine Commando course because this rescue operation is like emergency. So my mom told me one sentence. First I will reside in Hindi and then in English. बेटा तेरे हाथ से कोई कुछ भी छीन सकता है, लेकिन तेरी मेहनत को कोई छीन नहीं सकता. Someone can snatch anything from your hand, but your hard work cannot be snatched by anyone. You can create anything and any time. Just believe in you. And after that, in June 2005, I went for the Marcos course and completed my Marine Commando course in January 2006, and I became one of the deadliest commando of the India. It's one of the toughest course in world and toughest in India. The ratio is very rare. We started from 120 and pass out only 13. 1-3. Started from 120 and after 8 months of training, we were only 13. So you can look at the ratio. So my part was in 2611, I participated in many operations, but was biggest operation was in Taj, when my team and I was leading rescue operation in Taj during 2611. We got informed by our team commanders and all. We went Taj that night. We started operation. When we reached over there, when I saw one person was roaming around from here and there and making call, but he was failed to connect, and he tried to cross from New Tower to Old Heritage Wing, and I stopped him. Sir, please, you cannot cross this because terrorists might be anywhere. So he told me, my family, my wife and 2 sons are stuck in 6th floor. They are not picking the call. You would be shocked to know he was the general manager of Taj, Karamveer Singh Kang, lost his wife and 2 sons. They burnt alive in 6th floor that night. But this courageous person who stand like pillar to save the life of guest over there, I appreciate and admire his courage till now. When we started our operation, we got to know that all 4 terrorists was in Old Heritage Wing and they want to make hostages of the guest. We reached 2nd floor, and you might be like, this is the ballroom. In New Tower, this name is Chamber Hall. 185 guys was stuck over there, including top businessman Gautami. We reached there, and one door was there, half glass and half wooden. I knocked. I saw some Africans are coming from that end. I just knocked the door and showed the I card. Sir, open the door. We are here to save you. But they were unable to open the door because it was locked by the Taj staff. Our team commander tapped me and they say, one more door is there. We should look into that. Might be some more person into that room. So we came back in that alleyway and I just made entry in that room. All 4 terrorists was there. When I went inside that room, after 10 steps going in, I hear 2 sound of AK-47. I got to know, okay, 2 terrorists is there, but all 4 terrorists were there. They're hiding. I just seize down there and wait for the moment. I was in dark and came from the light. I was unable to see anything. I was like, saturate myself over there. Suddenly I saw a flashlight coming from the terrorist end. Same time I also triggered, might be 4 and 5 rounds I just fired. I don't know what happened after that. I just unconscious. When the hot blood and just crossed my neck, and you can feel the burning sensation. It was like, I can't explain in word that sensation. I just opened my eyes. I looked, okay, where is my body? But I saw nobody's there. I was alone with 4 terrorists. The pain is there. I just passed this pain to the carpet and looked around, and I got to know there is this place between sofa and wall. Just I drag myself over there and just cover myself, and I saw what happened to me. My left ear just went. I feel the flash. Okay, I thanks to God I survived, and I start firing again. Still fight is there. I will fight till my last breath for my nation. After that, we just start firing. I just start single bullet fire, and they start burst on me. After that, I got to know, it's about 25 to 30 minutes, I got to know I can't kill them like this. So I have to choose second options. I have one grenade, so I just took out that grenade and just opened the pin and threw the grenade towards them. It's about 8 to 10 meters. I knew I would not be alive after that. But we have to take decision for the nation. If I would die and I can save the life of people, is a better option. It's a good and better option to die for the nation with a terrorist instead of making some other type of situation that could be a hostage situation. So I decided to, okay, I can't help. I don't have any other option. But I count 10, that grenade didn't blast. If that grenade could blast that time, the operation could be finished, and we could save many more other lives, including Major Unni Krishnan. But God decided something else. My team thought Praveen Tevatia already martyred, so they threw a tear gas grenade inside the room. That grenade was near about me, and that exploded. And I was like, hell, what is this? A suffocation has started. My ear was like tearing. So cuff was done, and the terrorist was there, and they start firing again. Then I decided, okay, there is no other option to die for the nation. I had to. But there is one condition over there. If I would die there, they would took my weapon and my ammunition. So I would like to save that weapon and ammunition. So I decided to firing on them, and I just stand and took my weapon on hip and like sweep the area. In that condition, when I was stood and start firing, all the terrorists fired on me and got more 4 bullets. 1 bullet crossed my right chest, lost my lungs. But my body was in movement. I reached up to the door. My team just took me up and went to the hospital. and I survived. My doctor told me, Praveen, you are the miracle for the medical science, because in the entire planet, you are the only person who survived after lungs damage. They advised me not to run, not to swim, not to do any difficult or some exercise that would, like, what do you say, strenuous type exercise or whatever, your lungs should not affected from that exercise, because there is no other option after that. And you could imagine a person from that hospital bed to red carpet of Iron Man. You heard about the Iron Man? Iron Man. What is the Iron Man? A picture wala nahi. As Iron Man triathlon, you have to complete 3.86 kilometer open sea swimming, 180 kilometers cycling, and 42.2 kilometer run back to back in 17 hours with one lungs. For kind information, I was unable to walk 3 to 4 steps when I discharged from hospital. I was unable to climb the stairs. 2 years, I couldn't lift any weight from my right hand. And now I do 28 to 30 pull-up daily. I started yoga in 2009. Might be you heard about yoga or not, I don't know. But this is an amazing thing, because doctor already hanged the hand, okay, we can't help. Because there is no medicine for you. There is nothing for you in medical science. There is nothing. I do yoga for 3 to 4 hours daily. For 4 years, I did, and still I'm doing. In 2012, I decided to run, because one thought came in my mind. First you realize yourself. I'm asking you, if you can answer, anyone can answer. You decide your birth. You decided your mom, dad. Anybody is there who know? Before the birth? Anybody? No one is there. I was supposed to. Anybody is there who knew everything? I'm going to take birth in that home. They would be my mother. That would be my father. Anybody? No. Agar aisa hota, if that could be, nobody is going to be born in poor's house. Everybody is going to be Adani and Ambani's. But that is totally different. Anybody knew about the death? Last destination of the life. First destination, you knew. First destination is birth. Anybody knew about the birth? No. Anybody knew about the death? Last destination of the life? When you are going to die? Anybody? So where we are? In between the birth and death. We already birthed. Now, next destination is last. Last destination is death. So life is between birth and who decided this? Who decided this? So I decided this. If everything decided by him, let's run. If I would be going to die tomorrow, let's die. But I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to have this in my life, I can't do this, I can't do this. I can do this, I will do it. The story starts from there. From 500 meter to 150 kilometer, Delhi to Mumbai in 15 days. In 2015, I started my marathon journey. Defense forces did not allow me to participate because I was low medical category. And low medical category cannot participate in any physical activities. So I made some jugaad. Okay. What type of jugaad? To get the bib. So I got the bib of dacing, acing, piecing, whatever the name you can say. And I participated in half marathon in 2015. First time in my life. And completed half marathon in 1 hour and 53 minutes with 1 lungs. It's amazing. In 2016, I participated in full marathon with others' bibs. फिर वही जुगाड़, again I made a जुगाड़. Okay, earlier I participated in 21, now I will participate in 42.19 flow, 5 kilometer. If I would going to be die, let's die. I don't have fear of death. Anybody is there who fear of death? Yes. Everybody have. So I decided to run 42.195 kilometers and I completed that run. And after completing that run, Naval Headquarters got to know the one person who is disabled, battle casualty, don't have 1 lung, run with 1 lung, 42.195 kilometers. They took charge. Okay, if a person like him can run marathon, why can't others run? So Naval Headquarters, Western Naval Headquarters started marathon in November 2016. And since 2016, I'm just seeing everywhere in defense forces, marathon started. So one person can change anything. You just have to believe in yourself. So one more incident I would like to say. Khardungla challenge. Anybody heard about the Khardungla challenge? How much? It's a 72 kilometer, 39 kilometer uphill and 33 kilometer downhill from Khardungla top.
With very less oxygen. Very less oxygen.
Very less. And with 1 lungs. Okay. I decided to participate in Khardungla challenge. When I was going to participate in that run, I spoke with my wife and tell her everything about the details, banking details and each and everything. Okay, this is there, this is there, this is there. Everywhere nominees are you. Handle each and everything peacefully. And like I have 2 kids. So I told her, I don't know, I would be come back or not. I'm going with the Tiranga. So I don't know what will happen. That could be a danger for my life. But I'm going to run. If death is there, let's fight with it. If life is there, let's fight with it. In 2017, after retirement, I just finished Khardungla challenge in 12 hours and 30 minutes. After that, in 2018, April, I went to South Africa 4 Iron Men. Over there, after completing 110 kilometers of cycling, my cycle broke down. Derailleur just broke as I fall on road. I just said to myself, oh, what can I do now? Okay, I can't climb on cycle. I could lift the cycle for 70 kilometers, but I will complete this 70-kilometer patch with cycle. I am not going to leave this. If anybody else would be there, what happened? So one person came from behind. He was a volunteer over there and just took my bike. Oh, and told me, so bike maintenance tent is there. It's like 100 meters down. Just come with me. We will give you the maintenance to the cycle, and just you can go again. They removed the derailleur and made the cycle in single gear, and up to 70 kilometers I rode that bike with single gear and 4 uphill, but I did not stop myself. After that, I complete cycle and 42.2 kilometer run and completed my Ironman 14 hours and 19 minutes and become the first defense personnel in entire nation till you can see it was a history. I made it. I just cried a lot from hospital bed. Even people given up. Nobody's supported me in medical and anywhere. Even I don't have any complaint. Even my CO didn't come to visit me in hospital when I was hospitalized after gunshot. But I don't have any complaint. I have solutions. If you want some resilience, so you have to make decisions for solution. You can't go with the rigidness. If you are rigid, you can't do anything. If you have resilience, if you have adaptation, if you have acceptance, then you can do something in your life. And I became the first disabled Ironman and also first defense personnel. Until now, I have completed 4 Ironman in 4 continents, and I'm the only person who completed 4 Ironman from the defense forces till now. And still counting. This year in June, I'm going for the Comrades Run, which is 90 kilometers in South Africa. Life is going on and on. After that, I wrote the book, which is 2611 Braveheart, which is available outside. And also completed my law degree to serve to all of you guys. And now I'm practicing in Delhi High Court and Delhi District Courts, and still serving my nation, and will serve my nation till my last breath. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you so much, Commando PR Kumar. Super inspiring. You see people standing up. And I think it was a very touching and very inspiring story to hear, very motivational in itself, to overcome such obstacles. I'm going to start with a few questions. I've been getting a few from the audience, but I also have my own, so I'm going to mix them a little bit. I'm getting quite a few questions for Gautami, so I would like to start with you. And there are quite a few questions around techniques, right? What do you do in order to build resilience? And Gautami, in particular for you, around your career in the creative field, in the performing arts, I read about you that you were shooting several films in parallel at some point. How do you manage that? That must have been immense stress, immense switching from one thing to the other, which is probably something that the room can relate with on a day-to-day basis. At least I can in an operational role. But how do you manage that situation?
Stand up or sit down? I think everyone is in a daze after Praveenji's speech. I know that I am. It's taken me time to come out of that. I think that's probably one of the most important questions that we need to find answers to. First of all, it's yes, what I did in the film industry, acting, it's a very, very demanding job. Not just mentally, but physically, and it draws on all of your skills, your people skills, your environment management skills, everything. I mean, you have to be functioning 360 degrees all the time. But that having been said, I would like to say that especially life today is pretty much like that for anybody.
True.
Yeah, anybody. Man, woman, child, adult, everybody. I think everybody is in a situation that's equally challenging all the time. So, my first quality, I believe, that is my greatest strength is that I don't know how to give up. I don't know how to say, this is too much, I can't do this. That the fact that I had the option of saying that is something I realized very recently. Someone pointed it out. You could have stepped away from this, you could have said enough. I just gave that person and said, so for me to say I can't do this or I won't do this has never been an option. It's still not an option for me. So if I take a decision and I start working towards a goal, whether that's my choice or whether circumstances has thrust it upon me, it doesn't matter. Once I've accepted it, that's a commitment I've made. And then I will give my 100% to it. Easier said than done. This is going to drain you physically, mentally, emotionally. It's going to pull forward all of your weaknesses, all of your insecurities, everything. So, a lot of us, we just kind of blunder through everything. Right now, how do I do this? Okay, let me do this, let me get past this. So we just basically go from stage to stage to stage, right? Am I right? Very few of us have a composite, big picture. I'm sorry, I'm going to stand up. A composite, big picture, where we have a clear idea of, I'm here, this is the plan I'm going to use, and I'm going to get there with this method. Again, correct? Yeah. We just figure it out as we go. So, doing all this figuring out, blundering from step to step in all of these years, and I've worn and I wear many hats. In the film industry, both in front of the camera, behind the camera. I've been a single parent for the last 25 years since my daughter was born. My personal battles with life, which are common to all of us, health, losing parents, ups and downs. I mean, also it happens to everybody. So wearing so many hats, you just figure it out from step to step. At one point I realized it's not sustainable. And I don't want to live like this. Running from one crisis, solve it, run, there's another crisis, yours or someone next to you, someone dependent on you. I don't want to do that. So that was the point at which I took a deep breath. I put a pause on everything around me and said, I need to figure out how I'm going to continue doing what I need to do, but I'm going to do it in a way that I want to do. I want to feel good about putting myself under that pressure, subjecting myself to so much of stress and trauma, so many challenges. I want to feel good about that. So that's when first step of that is in your mind. You actually take a look at what the playing field is in front of you. Take a piece of paper and a pen, write it down, make flowcharts. Draw little boxes, do a mind map, whatever it takes. Write it down. According to the intensity of your responsibility or your challenge, make the boxes bigger or smaller. And then you look at what are the challenges you're facing. Not just external challenges, but internally. What are you feeling insecure about? What are you feeling nervous about facing? What do you think that, oh my God, I'm going to fail at this. I don't think I can do this. Or this is too much for me. Note that down. And then next to that, think about all the things that you have accomplished up to this point. And then take a good hard look at yourself in the mirror and recognize all your strengths and all the qualities that helped you to overcome each one of those challenges. And once you start doing that, you will have a clear idea of all the weapons you have in your arsenal to fight anything that life throws at you or any challenge that you choose to pick up. I have found out that physical fitness is very important. You do not have to be an athlete. I'm not. Ask me to run, I would not run. I hate running. I hate running. I have nice running shoes, I walk in them. Right? But if I'm any kind of an athlete, I'm an endurance athlete. You ask me to trek kilometers per night, I will do that. Ask me to walk from morning night, I will do that. Ask anything except running. Running, anything extremely, strenuous and physical, I won't do. So what I'm trying to say is physical fitness is so important. You don't have to do the traditional gymming, running, all of those kind of things. Find something that works for you. Stretch, do yoga, Bollywood dancing, I think that's great fun. One thing that always helped me a lot is the Jane Fonda aerobics. I faced several health crises in my life. Every time following these Jane Fonda aerobics classes, their DVDs and videos on YouTube have always pulled me back. And I'm able to be fit, I'm able to feel good, I'm able to feel active. So, physical fitness is a must. Another major part that plays, that can actually make or break all of your efforts is what you eat. The kind of food you eat interacts with your body on the most fundamental cellular level. And if you eat food, drink, whatever your habits, anything you ingest into your body, if it is something that doesn't agree with you, doesn't have to be toxic. Like I'm gluten intolerant, I'm dairy intolerant, so I can't have anything with milk and nothing with gluten. If I do, I pay the price. I feel tired, I feel irritable, my just energy levels go down, my feet swell up, I get headaches. So don't figure out what works for you and what doesn't work for you. Eat right. Eat healthy. And I'm not a actually I'm a torchbearer for this, but when we go back to our roots, when we eat the way our traditions have taught us to eat, that really works. Because as our bodies have evolved, they have evolved along with our habits and our traditions, and food is a major part of it. So a lot less of processed fast foods and a lot more of sambar sadam and idli and chutney and all of that. That's really good, yeah. So that's really powerful, yeah, that's really super good.
Thank you. Thank you. So
one more thing I want to say.
Yep.
This thing about meditation, which Dr. Amit has spoken about, very hard. I still haven't figured it out. I sit, my thoughts run like rabbits all over the place. But one thing I found recently that helps, if you're, religious, spiritual, pragmatic, atheist, it doesn't matter. I found when you find one thing, one being, one entity, one quality, any goal, anything, it could even be a place. Look at it. Just look at it, have a picture of that, look at it. And just focus on it. Think all the good, all the bad, everything, let everything come and go. And I figured out, it's taken me a couple of months of doing this. Finally, the rabbits are settling down in my brain. So, there are many things that you can do to help yourself, and the most important part of that I'm finding is journaling. Because with all of these challenges that we face, there's a lot of stuff being churned up inside us. You know, we're tired, we're afraid, we're anxious, we feel challenged, insecure, we feel angry, we feel betrayed. There's so many things. If you can, find a good counselor to talk to. Just let it out. Talk to someone who's qualified to listen, qualified to give you the right answers, or to guide you on your way to wellness. If you think you cannot find that sort of person, journal. Every night before you go to bed, take your journal out. There are lots of prompts that can help you now, everywhere. Journal. What do I do today? What's going to make tomorrow better? What are my hopes? What are my dreams? What are my goals? What do I hate? What do I fear? It's going to throw up all of that, and it's going to make so much sense because it's going to come from within you for yourself. So that's a lot of things I've thrown at you, and I hope some of them make sense. And these are things that have worked for me and things that really help me and help me on a day-to-day basis.
Thank you so much. I think there were a few very, very valuable things in what you said, right? I mean, I think I heard about food, I heard about exercise, I heard about taking a step back, right? And I think that's also a very important concept in the concept of adaptive leadership that it's called, like you get on the balcony and you take a little bit of a step back and look at what's in front of you, what might be connected, what might be not, and really just let that process, yes. I have more questions on techniques, and I think a few times this came up, and this is for you, Dr. Amit. It's about the dead man meditation therapy. You mentioned it in your introductory speech, but maybe you can explain it a little bit more. There seems to be a question around how is that helping us in creating less stress for ourselves?
So about meditation, Hello? Okay, I will take his help first. If you, what Commando has said, if you try to understand, what was the thing in his mind which make him to do all these things? Do we have the same thing in our mind also? So if you look at it, first try to understand. The story is quite similar to getting the first gold medal for India. 2004, you lost in third position. 2006, you become the world champion. 2008, you got the gold. 2016, you missed a whisker. You got the fourth position. 0.1, you got in the fourth position. Otherwise, you could get again a medal. Now, how? When he asked the question, sir, 4 years I spent for the Olympics for this 2 hours. I can't spend again 4 years for the next Olympic. What make him back and make him win? This is what I'm going to teach you also. Losing, it's about the fear. I will come to it. So what is in him? What was in Abhinav Bindra? What we have taught? What is that part of meditation? That is very important. I asked him one question. Usain Bolt is running for 10 seconds. 10 seconds after 4 years. 8-time gold medalist. So, he never said, you are in 2 hours. So multiple of 1,000 times. You got 2 hours. So, it is the belief system. And how you open up the belief system, today I will teach you practically. And believe me, our mind gets hypnotized. And it can work very strongly with your emotions. It can cure your health. A good leader among you, a good student among you, can, with the help of the stress management, can improve decision making, could be confident, his emotional IQ could be greater higher, he can take a better decision. So, before I teach, I would like 4 people, it will take 5 minutes only, 5 to 6 minutes only. I will like 4 people with I will ask first, Mr. Commander, there are so many people here. What is the color which come in your mind? Yellow. Okay, I will start with him. I would like 4 people with yellow color to come in front, please, quickly. Who is wearing yellow color? Yes, 2 girls from there, I can see. One is here. Who can come in the first chair? Quickly. We'll finish up this and I will tell you how you can win your mind and you could be a winner in life, in home. No, you will be so happy from today if you practice this. 4 people, and anybody. This madam? You can come, please. This boy? Yeah, this man. Okay. You 2 girls come here with yellow color, quick. Okay, can you give him the paper? Signed, you sign. Oh, that signed paper. आप सामने बैठिए, आप इधर पहले इधर आ जाइए मेरे सामने. Quick. Come here. Yes, the commando has signed this paper. Yellow color. Acha, okay. Yellow, you're in yellow. Come be a part, quick. We'll finish up this. And today you learn this meditation technique, you will do amazing. Can you see this? Yellow color. Can you see? Okay. Look at the Praveen, na? P. Look at the P. Look at the P. What is the color inside the P? White background paper. What is the color in the P? White background people. P. She will be the judge. You come here. You also come yellow. Anybody? Any male in yellow? That man, please. Yeah. This. Oh, he's looking that side. Yellow, not a dirty fellow. Quick. Quick. Oh, you come here with the specs. No, that person in the second last. अपना हाथ ऐसे रखा हुआ है जिसने. अरे चलो आ जाओ. ठीक है ना? आपने सबने देख लिया ना पी को, है ना? अब you all stand, you all sit there and follow what I said. बैठो, अब उधर बैठो. You are the judge, है? And every one of you, please practice this. You will see how they will get a hypnotized mind. The first step, please everyone be participate. Relax your spine. Put your hand in this mudra, which I am telling you. Agni, Vayu, Prithvi, Jal. Just put like this and place it here, near your heart. Everyone, just forget who you are. Try to go back when you are 7 to 8 years old. Believe me, the entire hall will get hypnotized. Your mind will get hypnotized. Put it like this, be very calm. Count your breathing. And I'm telling you, 30% your health will improve today only. जिसको constipation की problem है, जिसको stress होता है, रात को नींद नहीं आता है, you will see the difference. The Indian meditation system has got a lot of power. Okay, now you have to do 3 patterns of breathing. 3 patterns of breathing. First breathing is you will take slowly the breathe inside, ana and pana, very slowly. And you have to feel that is going towards your mind, not towards the lung. Breathe slowly 5 times. 30-40% of you will do 5 times. Breathe slowly. Just forget your mobile, forget your friend, girlfriend's wife, everybody. Go when you're 5-6 years old, playing in the playground. Breathe very slowly and throw it out. I am opening your Pramastiksh Khand, which is 12 lakh times strong. The second breathing is bit of fast breathing. You take from the nose and throw it from the nose. Nose, don't open your mouth. Don't open your mouth. Very good. And the third breathing is you take from the nose and throw out from your mouth as fast as you can. I'm just making the carbon dioxide out. CO2 out hoga to depression, anxiety, sab khatam ho jayega. Do it 5 to 6 times, quick, fast. Now you have to do a small thing. You will inflate your mouth like this. You will inflate your mouth and don't open. And in that, you write Namah Shivaya or your name, anything you write. When you write, your subconscious will connect with Pramasthik Khand and you will be 12 lakh times stronger. Believe me, some of you will be. Inflate and write. At least 5 times. Write Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, or just write. Who's the judge coming? Now, everybody will throw to her yellow color. Every one of you think that the yellow color is coming from you and going to her. Just think yellow, you just hold it strong. Just think yellow, you come here. Everybody throw the yellow color to her. Now see how you make your, and you will be very neutral, okay? Okay, now open your eyes. I will tell you how you got connected to your subconscious mind. Okay. And just in one go you have to say what color you find. Open this and say, yes, you. Close it. That's it. Yeah.
Yellow color.
Yellow color?
Yeah.
You all three come. You please sit and you will think of the yellow color. Then you make your hand here. Okay? What color do you see?
Yellow.
Yellow?
Yes.
What color do you see?
Yellow.
Yellow. Now you make your hand here. Sit down there. So, what all we have done, we have created an environment to make these people see yellow. Can you imagine your power of mind? Do you believe in your power of mind? So with this mind, you can feel that you can, you can feel that you are mentally strong. You are mentally, and you can improve your mind. If you improve your mind, you can improve your soul, you will feel happy. So there are, the first stage of a dead man therapy, which he said, is to become resilient in your mind than in your soul. So what you have to practice, somebody asked me, the first step is you will do 3 types of breathing. The first breathing is, this initially you have to do 108 times. Do it for 3 months, you will find a change in every, don't leave your medicines, nothing. Just continue with it, it will be catalyst in your health. Slow first step. What is the second step? First 2 steps are through the nose. What is the third step? From the mouth. Do 21 times initially, then 51, then 108. After that, you will inflate your mouth. Believe me, telling mantra, you may get 5 times stronger. Writing mantra, you may get 200 or 300 or 500 times stronger. But in your subconscious, if you blow your mouth or fill your mouth with water and you write over it, you will get more than 12 lakh times stronger. That is the truth, that is the fact. Because our pineal gland, our hypothalamus, the amblica which you say, the Pramasthik Khand, that will work and that will make you feel happy. And once dopamine is released in your body, in your mind, you can do anything. So this is the first step. I hope everybody will learn this. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Amit. I'm unfortunately getting signals that we are running out of time. I would like to take just a minute to thank all our panelists for their incredible insights, for their very personal stories. I think we heard really, I'm quite happy because I wanted to make the session very personal and I wanted to get some concrete techniques out of everyone that we can apply pretty much immediately to start building our mental resilience. And I think we got that today from all of you. Thank you so much for sharing your knowledge and your experiences and your insights. It's been a pleasure to be with you all today. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. All the panelists, let us give them a big round of applause. The last session of the day, and they made it so interesting. I'm sure all of us have learned a lot from this session, the mental resilience part, and of course the demonstration was so very useful. Thank you. And a big thanks goes to Ms. Dorothy Landwehr for driving the session so well, moderating it so well. We now request President MMA, Group Captain Vijay Kumar and Ms. Lakshmi Narayan to step onto the dais and present them a memento, please. And a big thanks to sankalpatarb.org who have sponsored these mementos today. They are an organization which is promoting plantation. And please go on to their website, and we are thankful to them for all these mementos. Of course, there are some sweets as well for the panelists today for making this session so sweet.